Hello again everyone, so finally back with another belt review. I know people have been calling out for it for a long time, this and a belt collection, but my excuse is I've always been waiting for the good light, so it's a nice bright sunny day, so this is perfect. So, no point in hiding it. As the title suggests, we are reviewing another replica belt today, and it is the current WWE World Heavyweight Championship that at this time Triple H has, so probably up until WrestleMania 32, which is a couple of weeks away. So this is the network logo version of the belt. I did do a commemorative belt review of the scratch logo that they originally introduced of this title, but this has now got the new logo. So we're going to be looking at this belt in detail, giving you a close-up of it. It's pretty similar to the other belt which I just mentioned, but we'll have a look at it anyway. This is actually a metal version, so it's an adult replica rather than a commemorative one. Any differences? Not really, but let's have a look at that. And yeah, fuck it. Not literally fuck it, I mean, let's have a look.
Alright then, so the WWE World Heavyweight Championship with the new network logo. Let me just say, I apologise if the sound's a bit off on this. I'm using my phone for filming these videos for the first time because I think the camera's better than my flip cam. So, I'll just increase the volume. But anyway, so if you've seen my previous video with the scratch logo of the WWE Championship, it's pretty much exactly the same in terms of dimensions. It's literally just that they've changed the logo and they've added in World Heavyweight Champion. So this video is just to give you a look of the replica in case you want to buy it. So along the top here you got all the artificial stones on the side, the rubies, same there. Down the sides, more rubies, stones here. Of course you got the new the WWE logo, which has been dubbed the network logo, since it was pretty much the first thing they used this logo for, and then they transitioned it into the main program. So try and do a close-up here for you. So you got the small, a little bit bigger, and then it gets to the large ones. But, you know, I'm not going to commentate on the sizes of them. Just let you have a look. So you've got the silver paint, and then you've got the stones. Like so. And then the red swoosh or whatever line now is pretty good. The sort of gel paint like that. Excuse me. So that's a nice finish, the red paint. Very good. And then, like I said at the bottom, I never noticed this at first when they first released this belt, because you know you have to say that this belt is just to promote the logo, just to promote the brand of WWE, because that's, you know, well at the forefront. But yeah, I've never noticed it actually says World. Trying to get focus. There we go. World Heavyweight Champion. Never realised that was there. So literally thought it was just the logo. Like bloody hell, you know, you could just give someone a belt bag, let's say. So it's the same thing. These plates are the same. So you got the bar here and the side plates. This WWE plate here, where the round edges, that actually pops out, so you can change the side plates on this. We'll be looking we'll be looking into that in more detail in another video, let me say that. So these plates are exactly the same as on the scratch logo, but obviously you've got the network logo on the plate here, and it's the same on the other side. You've got the gold bar and then the side plate here. So you could technically say there's two side plates on each. So you've got the bars, then you've got the side plates. So that's the same. In terms of the strap, it's pretty much exactly the same as the other one, the scratch logo. Keep in mind I had a commemorative belt, so that was plastic, but I think the strap is exactly the same. So these bits are all hollow from the plate, they're not joined to the plate. Let me see if I can, there you go, you can see it moving right there. So yeah, these are separate from the plate itself. Even in between the grooves here, can't get my finger in there, but they're not filled in, so they're actually separate. Same as, yeah, all the gaps, they're all separate from the plate, so they're not joined to the actual WWE logo. You got the little tooling thing here, the tooling pattern. You know, obviously not as deep as it would be on a re-levered strap or what have you. Around the edge, you've got the shell tooling and the stitching. So it should, there you go. So it's away from the bag. Curve here. That shell tooling goes all around the edge here. There you go, you can see it better now. Then along here you have the printed new WWE logo and this sort of, I don't know, Aztec diamond tooling, and then down here, so it's a bit hard with the light, just trying to show this sort of depth of it. Hopefully you can see from that, not too deep, but it's definitely there. You have that on the other side, but a lot smaller because the snap box is larger on this side. So you got it there. So here you got the male snaps. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 2. On the other side, you got the female snaps. So it's 6. No, it's 5 by 2. Idiot. 5 by 2 here. And you got the gold tip. And if I flip the belt over, so you just got all the screws or rivets, and here you got the official WWE Authentic Replica Championship title, made in China, no surprise, shopwwe.com, blah blah blah, and you got the, not gonna show up, but the, there you go, WWE holographic logo. So this is all, you know, it's not genuine leather, so it's quite stiff, but it's not too bad compared to others. Pretty decent actually, I should say. These screws here are the actual rivets to take out the side plates. Then you've got them here as well, and that's the backing there. So all of these other screws are for the actual plates themselves if you wanted to take them out for whatever reason, but these two right here take out the round WWE logo side plates. Let's give you an overview on that. Alright, so that's the belt. Let me flip it back over. Let me just quickly point out, I should have pointed this out at the start. So with the belt you get the standard old zip bag. So this has got the new logo on it now, and it says World Heavyweight Championship Replica. So I suppose it's WWE World Heavyweight Championship, blah blah blah. So that's pretty much the same. The edges are pretty sharp now rather than curved, really curved. This doesn't make a difference, but I just thought I'd point it out. With this, you got a little tag on the edge, let's see. So this says WWE World Heavyweight Championship Replica Title Belt New. So flip it over, you know, it's a standard old bag, so it's got a black zip on there, blah blah blah. You get a lot of plastic wrapped around the belt itself, so it's a little more awkward to get out the bag, you know, rather than just the old belts where you just pull it out the bag and that's it. And you get a few replacement stones here, but obviously what I don't like about these sort of belts in general, the ones that have all the stones, you know, very prone to fall out if you sort of throw the belt around, blah blah blah, and these replacement stones won't cover all the losses you have from it, surely. So even though this is only a replica, it feels like you have to treat it with great care if you do want to maintain it. But then again, it is only a replica. I mean, you know, it's a couple of £100 or dollars, whatever, but compared to a real thing, the real thing would probably cost you well, it would definitely cost you a good, I don't know, you know, a lot of money, a couple of thousand, let's say, but more than a couple. So yeah, that's the bag and that's the belt. Just give you one quick overlook again. Nice red gel paint. This plate pops out. As does this plate. Something else I do want to mention as well is the thickness of the plates. So even though these are cast and pretty thick, I believe that the actual belt that they use on TV, you see this is 2 layers, so you got 1 and 2. The actual belt has 3 layers as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I've been told. So yeah. Right, so that's a close-up of the belt. Let me show you how it looks on a general 5'11", 6-foot person, and sort of have a look at the sort of flexibility of the strap itself. So let's take a look at that now.
Alright, so let's see what the flexibility of this belt's like and what it's like around the waist. I think my head's a bit cut off, but it's the belt that matters in this situation. But anyway, in terms of the strap, pretty flexible, as you can see there with the old floppers test. Floppers. Yeah, so it's not bad. You can see it sort of flexes a bit there. Pretty good, definitely in comparison to some of the old straps and everything, as I've always gone on about. When I say old straps, I do mean like the original replicas that they first produced. So like the Big Eagle, the old Intercontinental, all those old belts, they're completely stiff. Like, so for example, if you held up like that, it would, and you let go, it would literally like sort of come down slowly like that, like a horny little person or whatever. Little person. That's not what I meant. But anyway, so that's that. Over the shoulder, fits pretty well. I always hold it like that. I know they sometimes hold it the other way around, but down the shoulder, you can see it's pretty much almost touching my back, so it's pretty good. It folds right over the shoulder. Of course, you've got the plate here being very straight. Not bad at all. So that's that. Now let's fit this around. I did just notice that the snaps don't really make the snapping sound. Well, there's a couple. Yeah, so like that for example. No sounds, but it actually has snapped in, so fits pretty well, but it doesn't give you the sort of assurance that it has snapped in. So I'm just making sure before I turn around, I don't want it to fall off my waist. And there we go. So that's it around my waist. I'm about 5'11", 6 foot. I'd like to say 6 foot, but maybe it's actually 5'11". Fits pretty snug. Doesn't wobble around too much. The main plate is quite flat to my my abdominal region. So just give you a little, well, let's think of it as Ric Flair. Like that. So as I say, it fits pretty well. When I think of this belt, I often tend to think of, I know Seth Rollins had it for a very long time, but Brock Lesnar's sort of the person that comes to mind, because it sort of fit his body really well. And the belt's pretty big itself, the main plate, and you know, obviously he's a big person. So yeah. So you got the side plate here on the side, side plate on the side, and the main plate. Like I said, it fits pretty snugly for someone of my size. This is an adult size replica, so take that into account if you're thinking about getting one of these, and think about your size or whatever, if that bothers you, if you're going to wear it. So yeah, that's pretty good. I actually buckle my own. I actually had one overlapping the male snaps, so if that helps you. But yeah, overall, it's a nice replica, very well made for a replica, you know, the cast plating, the thickness and everything, but in general, as a top title, it's not the best looking title in my opinion. As I said previously, it's just for brand recognition, just to promote the logo, promote the company. It doesn't look very prestigious as a top tier title. I'd say that the Intercontinental title that they currently have on TV, which Kevin Owens won last night actually. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but that's the best looking title on TV at the moment. yeah, this, just as the top title doesn't really cut it, but it's all about business and money these days, isn't it? So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this review. Hopefully it's given you an insight into the belt if you are thinking about buying one of these. If you're a fan of the actual design itself, then I definitely recommend it if you can afford it, because it is quite nicely made, and the side plates do come out. You can buy the different side plates for them, the ones that they've released. I don't know if they've released every single person who's won it. I don't think they released Sheamus plates or Daniel Bryan. I could be wrong about Daniel Bryan. I'm pretty sure they haven't released Sheamus plates. But yeah, they fit into these. Even if you had a commemorative version, I believe they're the same size, so you could put those side plates into that. Don't 100% quote me on that though, in case I am wrong, but I'm pretty certain. Yeah, so we will be looking more into the side plate issue in future videos. Hopefully I'll get them out soon, but don't quote me on that again. Yeah, so this won't be the last time you've seen this belt. I might do a comparison on the scratch logo version just to sort of show you how very similar they are. Yeah, and hopefully that happens. So anyway guys, that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit if you want to do that, and you can follow me on Twitter as well. Tweet about some wrestling stuff or just any random rubbish. You can hit me up on there. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.